Has Joe Rogan's influence fallen off since moving to Spotify? This article from Tech Talk. Polarizing comedian Joe Rogan is the unofficial king of controversial commentary. His popular podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, has seen him interview a slew of A-list celebrities, from Kanye West to Mike Tyson. However, since his switch, the Joe Rogan Experience episodes from YouTube to Spotify in an exclusive deal, fans are questioning whether the shift has affected Rogan's influence. A fan took to Twitter with a tweet that has ignited a conversation around whether the switch has impacted his relevance. And then here's the tweet. Just realized that I haven't heard a single Joe Rogan episode since he went exclusive to Spotify. I wonder what effect that has had on his audience. Am I in a tiny, tiny minority, or is this more widespread? If it is, will it make it harder to get big stars to go exclusive? The replies on her tweet seem to suggest that many fans agree with the original post and are saying that they didn't miss him as much as they expected. Reminds me of when Howard Stern went to Sirius in 2004. For a lot of people, he simply disappeared, and they didn't miss him as much as they thought they would. His audience shrunk, and his net worth expanded. Traded cultural relevance for life-altering wealth, one fan replied. However, I would argue there's a difference there. Howard Stern, people like to call him like a sellout, but when he made that move, he legitimately kind of had to, because they were butchering his show on regular radio. And I would also argue that when he went to Sirius, his show got way better because then it became uncensored, whereas Joe Rogan's show is still the Joe Rogan show. There's no difference. Every time either I moved or a radio host moved, I miss Art Bell, several others. I thought they were critical to my media life and I'd be jonesing without them, but I forgot about them in 48 hours, said another. Of course, the move from free streaming on YouTube to an exclusive deal with Spotify doesn't come without considerable financial compensation. In fact, according to Wall Street Journal, Rogan earned $100 million from the Spotify deal for his podcast. However, nice financial implications are, it does beg the question of whether the successful comedian has sold out by shifting his catalog. Despite the huge amount of money Rogan made from the deal, the original poster also brought integrity into the situation. Guys like him care first and foremost about reach and relevance and about the love of their audience. And it's not like he wasn't already making tens of millions and couldn't have made more by having subscribers on top of ads. She also posted on Twitter. Remember, Joe Rogan, he used to have the biggest talk show in the world. There has been no data released by either Rogan or Spotify about how many streams his podcast have received since joining the music platform, and that information can only be accessed by the creator. However, Spotify has shared that the Joe Rogan Experience was the most popular podcast on Spotify in 2020. Well, how could it not be? But, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments.